The recruiting process for softball is 4 phases. Phase 1 is the identification phase. This is where college coaches find out about you. Whether it's a travel ball coach, an all-state listing, a scout like myself, someone that the college coach trusts tells them that you can play at the next level, and it puts you on the list. It's very tough because everybody's trying to put their name in front of the college coach, so that the college coach only listens to people that they trust. Phase 2 is the evaluation phase. Now they want to come see you play. They want to determine if you can play at their level. Most of the time this is done through video and evaluations, things like that. They don't have a lot of time to spend going out looking at players that they don't know a lot about. Phase 3, this is the comparison phase. Let's take pitchers, for example. They may have 10 pitchers that they believe could possibly play at their school. They've made it through phase 1 and phase 2, now they're in phase 3. Now you've got to win that position over from the other 9 pitchers. So you have to update your video, you have to continue to provide good information to the coaches. And then the coaches are actually going to schedule some time to come see you play. Probably they'll try to come to a bigger tournament. I know a lot of you see college coaches at tournaments. That's what they're doing. They're there. They're in phase 3 of recruiting. They know exactly who they're looking at. They've already watched video on them. They want to watch them in a game in that setting against good competition and see how they do, because they've got to narrow those 10. They've got to narrow that down to 3 or 4, and then they got to put them in order. This is my top choice, this is my second choice, this is my third choice. Don't think that they are coming to the big tournaments to find players, because they are not. They are coming to these big tournaments to look at players in person that they've already evaluated. If you're going to camps, you know if you're a camper or if you know that you're a recruit. You've been talking to this coaching staff. They've come and seen you play. They want to bring you on campus and talk to you as early as possible. Then phase 4 is the offer. That offer is not a full athletic scholarship. That's not how they do it. They may need 5 players this year. They may have 1.6 scholarships to get those 5 players. So they are absolutely looking for girls with good grades. Yeah, a college coach knows that if they can find a girl with good grades, good test scores, that can qualify for 30-35% academic money, then they can put 30-35% athletic money on top of that, and the girl's got a 70% scholarship. Now you think about the timeline on this, you hear about freshmen being offered. This whole process had to happen before that offer happened. So how early does recruiting start? You know, it's crazy, but at the bigger schools, it's starting in the 8th grade. You know, they're starting to look at kids that early. It's absolutely true. College coaches aren't a big fan of it, but because the first one did it, now the rest of them have to do it. Your big-time D1s go first, then your mid-majors, then your smaller schools, and you know, if you're a senior and you haven't heard from a lot of schools, there's a reason, you know, and you need to do something. If you're a freshman and you think it's too early, you are absolutely mistaken. You need to get on top of the recruiting game right now.